Hey, it's Devora. I think we are on week 3. Maybe it's 4. It's all a blur of the coronavirus self-isolation. Are you losing your mind? I get it. I get it. So I wanted to share a tool that has been really, really helpful for me, for the teens that I work with, called EFT tapping. And it is an evidence-based technique to reduce stress, depression, anxiety, PTSD, phobias, etc. Really cool. You can Google EFT tapping research. It's an acupressure technique, which is a fancy way to say that you are kind of tapping on different points on your face and on your body. It looks ridiculous. Do I care? No, because it works. And this is something that I use all the time. So I wanted to demo it. I am a certified EFT practitioner, and we've seen amazing results, amazing results with EFT tapping. I have another video that does like a super quick overview of the research, but there's a lot of randomized controlled trials that show the efficacy. It's actually an approved VA treatment right now for PTSD, actually. So here's how it goes. Ready? So we start with tapping the karate chop point. And that's this. It's kind of like if you were karate chopping a board. This would be your karate chop point. Okay. And as you tap the point, what you're saying is whatever the thing you're stressed about is, followed by the statement, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So let me show you. So let's say I'm going to do it on being stuck inside and that feeling, like, I don't know if you've had this, that feeling like you're losing your mind and like you're like coming out of your skin, like you just can't even, right? Like that, like I can't even deal with this anymore. Okay, we're going to do that. Helps, by the way, before you start, to think of a kind of the intensity of the situation from on a scale from 1 to 10. If 10 is the most extreme, like, oh my God, I can't deal with this anymore. And 1 is like, it's all right, you know? So picking a number helps because then you can actually watch the shift. Like when you're all done, you'll see how what was like a 10 stressor is now like a 3 stressor. Super cool. So let's say I'm tapping on, I can't do this anymore. I'm stuck inside and I'm losing my mind, like that kind of caged in, jumping out of our skin feeling. Okay. So here's the karate chop point, and here's how it goes. Even though, so we say the problem first, even though I feel like I'm cooped up and I'm losing my mind, and followed by, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I know this looks ridiculous. Just go with it because it works. We do this 3 times. So even though I'm cooped up, right? I'm freaking out because I'm cooped up. I can't do this anymore. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm just freaking out. I cannot do this anymore. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So again, that's 3 times just when you start on this karate chop point, even though blank. I just did this with somebody who was going through a breakup, and it was like, even though he dumped me, you know, and he dumped me over text, right? Like that was what was bothering her the most. Yeah, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, whatever the issue is. If it's really hard for you to say, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, that's really difficult for some people. Just go with, even though this thing happened, I can relax now. You know, so just something positive. I can relax now. So even though I'm freaking out, I cannot leave my house, I feel caged, I can relax now. So 3 rounds of what we call the setup phrase. Then we go to the points. What we think that it does in the research is actually just calm the amygdala with this like very steady pressure. People ask me, you know, does it matter which side of your body? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter how many times you tap each point. Not really, just kind of go with it. I usually do probably about 5 or 6 taps on each point. Pressure doesn't really matter either, just a steady pressure. You're not hurting yourself or anything like that, okay? So after we've done that, even though I'm stuck inside and I can't stand it, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, right? 3 rounds again of even though blank, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. We move to our points, which are, ready? Top of your head, side of your eyebrow, other side of eyebrow, under eye, under nose, under mouth, collarbone. I don't know if you can see, kind of, I actually rub. I find that it's easier for me to get the points there. And then a little lower than your armpit, like kind of where the middle of a bra would be on a woman, okay? And then back to top of head, side of eyebrow, other side of eyebrow, under eye, under nose, under mouth, collarbone, armpit, and then back to top. Now, what are you doing as you are tapping these points? You are venting, and profanity is amazing. So all the research on EFT has shown it's kind of a combination of getting it all out, that like emotional venting that you're doing, along with the tapping these points, which again, we believe is calming the amygdala with kind of this like very regular pressure. And so I'm not gonna swear because I'm videoing, but if you were by yourself, you know, constant, just get it out, like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I am losing my mind. I want to kill everybody. Like, this needs to be over. Oh my God, I feel like I'm jumping out of my skin. This is the worst thing ever. You know, you get it. You just keep going and you keep going and you keep going, and you'll see I'm just repeating the same points again and again and again and again. Collarbone, underarm, back to top of head. Keep going, okay? After you feel like you're done, just like, you'll just know. You'll be like, okay, that's enough. Like, that's enough. And you'll sit with it and ask yourself, okay, let's say it was a 9 or a 10 level of stress. What is it now? And often you'll be like, all right, it's really shifted. The first few times you do it, sometimes I find you're so focused on getting the points right, you know, but once you get it, you're doing the points, you see it's not that many points. You're just cycling through them again and again. When you finally do it and you get the points and you're venting, you'll stop and you'll be like, that thing that really bothered me went from like a 10 level of stress down to, let's say, a 3 level of stress. And then you can do a few more rounds and see if you can get it down to 0. One more tip I would say with tapping, be as specific as possible. So, you know, tapping on your entire relationship with your mother, leading back to your birth, is probably not going to get you the same results, right? But tapping on the particular argument you just had, like, how could she have said that to me? Do you get it? Or talking about coronavirus right now, for example, you know, focusing on that cagey, oh my God, I can't do this anymore, I'm stuck inside feeling. It would be a different feeling than, you know, I'm really anxious that, you know, people I love might get sick, right? So with EFT tapping, being specific helps a lot. I do have other videos, if you look, about other techniques, also evidence-based, that are more global in nature, where you can kind of get stress relief around kind of more of a bundle of things. So check those out if you are interested. And thank you for watching. Bye.